It being a little after 7 p.m. on Wednesday, January the 17th, 2024. Let's open the Kingston Zoning Board of Appeals. Can I get a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Mr. Goldberg, are you there?
Yes, I am here.
All right. Just wanted to make sure. Mr. Goldberg is on Zoom, so we'll have to do it a certain way. First on the agenda for tonight at 7 p.m. is Cushman Farms LLC. Mr. Dardero, do you want to read it, please?
Public hearing will be held Town Hall, 26 Evergreen Street, room 200, and Zoom on Wednesday, November 1st, 2023 at 7:05. Hear the petition of Cushman Farms LLC, 33 Cushman Drive, Kingston, Mass. 02364, to request a comprehensive permit under Massachusetts General Laws, Chapter 40B, to allow construction of 3 apartment buildings. Proposed to build 162 units rental housing. The project won approximately 11 acres of land, located off Marion Drive and Cushman Drive. The site in Kingston, the municipality, with an associated community building, access road, parking, stream crossing, utilities, and storm water features on assorted parcels along Thomas Street, including off Pleasant Street and Pleasant Street, map 66, lots 29, 32, 33, 35, 37, 38, 40, 41, 42, 47, and
What those are those again?
and map 75, lots 5 and 7. Mass Housing ID 1159, plot plan by Conoco Engineers and Scientists, Bridgewater, Mass., drawn by surveyor Timothy S. Boda, PLS dated September 28, 2023, comprehensive permit plans by Conoco Engineers and Scientists, plans drawn by engineer Damian J. Dimitruk, hope I didn't mess up your name, PE dated October 2nd, 2023.
Thank you. Can I get a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 State your name, Lane, please.
Lane, aye.
Excuse me. Damien, are you here to represent Conoco?
Yes.
All right. Are you guys looking for a continuance?
Yes, that is correct. We're requesting a continuance to further evaluate the hydrologic, perform a hydrologic study of the site for the wastewater systems. This is part of it, the further request of the town to evaluate the site for leaching facilities in the event that, we cannot connect to sewer to make sure that can still happen. So that's an ongoing process. We got to reach outside of Conoco to, get a consultant to help us out with that design effort. So, we're just requesting continuance from the town and granting an extension if necessary. I don't think at this time we've gotten to that point, but if necessary, we'll grant an extension to the board to, extend the time frame in which they need to vote. But right now, we're just here for the continuance so that we can continue designing and evaluating the site.
What date are you looking out to? And we would require a waiver from you. And also on top of it, have you picked a consulting engineer in reverse out of the list so that we have to have someone look at what you guys engineer?
Yes,
A consultant.
From my understanding, and I apologize, the lead engineer, project engineer on this, Megan, was unable to make it, and we kind of typically from a continuance from how we usually work our project, we request a continuance to a date certain, which would have been the March 6th date, which we believe already occurred. So we're just requesting that continuance. We have hired out a consulting firm to perform that analysis. I believe that there wasn't, again, from my understanding, a peer review. That process hasn't been voted on you guys to start that. Please correct me if I misspoke. Again, typically we just request a continuance and it just goes to the next meeting.
Yes, but at some point you're going to have to pick a peer review, which is just going to kick basically kick the bucket down the line. And at that point, you're definitely going to need a sign a waiver because you're more than likely going to be outside of the 180 days.
Yeah, no, that's understood. We can get that waiver signed, and also, we'll pick a peer review from the list.
Okay, all right. Can you get that waiver sooner than later? If not, we'll make sure that you must be on the March 6th and must be ready to roll. Just so you know. I'm just saying, if you don't sign that waiver by the March 6th, you guys better be ready to roll.
Okay.
All right, so, because you're putting yourself in a position, just put it out there, because the timeline's gonna go quick.
Understood.
So what do they ask to continue to
March
March
6th
5th?
is what you said,
Yes,
Yes.
at 7 PM?
7 p.m.
March 6th, yeah, March 6th.
Was that the
Yes,
first
7
Wednesday?
p.m.
Very good, hold on one second. Mr. Talaman, anything to say there, everything good?
Yeah, my recommendation would be that they grant it's a roughly 45-day continuance, that they have their principal or their counsel or whoever is authorized to give a corresponding 45-day extension on the 180 days, and that we get into that routine whenever there's that kind of continuance request to do more work on their end, that they do a commensurate request, same number of days on the extension. So that would be my suggestion every time this happens.
Mr. Dimitruk, does that make sense?
Yeah, so I want to follow up with this as we're requesting the extension, or we requesting a continuance from you guys to the March 6th meeting. And
Yep.
with that, we will need to grant an extension, sign a waiver for you guys to extend your voting period past the 108 days.
Correct, dead on.
Right, and that's just got to be in writing, the writing can be emailed in, but either through counsel or your office or the applicant themselves sending some kind of written notice that that's done, because we have to file that with the town clerk.
Understood. Yep, we'll get that extension request, or that granting the extension waiver over to you guys first thing tomorrow, and allow that to kind of go through that way.
Thank you. All right,
Problem.
motion to continue to March 6th at 7 PM.
I second it.
Okay, second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye,
I, Lane Goldberg.
thank you. All right. Town council, thank you. Mr. Dimitruk, see you in March 6th.
See you March 6th. Thank you.
Take it easy. All right, next up on the agenda.
Public hearing will be held at Town Hall, 26 Evergreen Street, room 200, Wednesday, September 20th, 2023, 7 PM. Applicant Susan Larson, 3 Grandview Ave, map 38, lot 93, must seek a special permit from the Zoning Board of Appeals per section 4.2.a, nonconforming structure, use of lot subsection 4A in order to remove the roof on a nonconforming structure on a nonconforming lot and build a second floor for living space. Renovation plans to existing residence prepared by Doug Friesen of Duxborough Designs on 2/13/2023. Plan of land prepared by Stephen Moran of Moran Surveying Incorporated on 12/30/2022.
Thank you. Can I get a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I, Lane Goldberg.
Aye. Did they send you an email when they want to continue?
They're still working with conservation, so we need to push them out of ways until everything's settled with conservation.
And they're fine with us picking a date? Very good. When do we, want to push them to April?
Yeah.
Do we know what the conversation with conservation is? Do we know?
No, I've requested that from Sue Larson to get back to me.
Because I know they have a deck with a post, and that post appears to be in the 40-foot high water mark for the tide. I'm guessing that's what it would be, because the house, everything else in the house is consisting where it is. So, I mean, even the house is probably in that high water mark, but if they want to put a post for a new deck, that might be a problem, and you can't cantilever a deck that big. So I'm just kind of curious. I mean, looking at the plans, that's what I anticipated them having a problem with.
Yeah, Sue Larson did say they have to redesign the plans.
Okay.
Very good. When's the first meeting in April?
April 3rd, or we have April 17th?
I say aim for the 3rd because the 17th is going to be close to April vacation for kids. So,
Yeah,
7
April
o'clock?
Shoot for April 3rd.
April 3rd, 7 PM. Can I get a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I, Lane Goldberg.
Thank you. Next on the agenda, third one. I guess read it just to make it formal.
Ta-da! Public hearing will be held at Town Hall, 26 Evergreen Street, room 200, on Wednesday, November 15th, 2023, at 7 PM. Applicant must seek a modification of special permit number 22-02 in order to change and/or add services to the existing approvals to a dog daycare facility at 114R Main Street, Off the Hook Dog Daycare. Caitlin Anderson, map 58, lot 132.
Take it away, hopefully for your last time. Make it quick. Oh, yes, can I get a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
That's how much of a hurry I am.
I, Lane Goldberg.
Thank you, Lane.
All right, perfect. So mainly, we just want to we want to get rid of the 3 dogs outside at a time rule. That's pretty much it was decision number 2. Do you want me to go through all 3 of them?
Yeah,
First,
that
okay.
you requested.
And then, right now, pretty much departure of dogs, last we spoke, they can come in to grab the dogs. We'd like to as well get rid of the arrival of going outside curbside. Everyone's staggered, so it pretty much, it's just an additional step that really isn't necessary. The other one is number 8. Our capacity limit is 35 per the special permit, however, we're approved for 45.
So you want to bump from 35 to 45, 3 dogs outside, oh, back?
Yeah,
What number do you want?
for outside,
We can't give you unlimited numbers. Has to have numbers you're held by.
14,
Across the board. 14 dogs.
because typically it's 1 kennel at a time.
And departure of dogs, you're asking for what, dogs to leave as they get picked up?
Well, just arrival.
Oh.
Departure, the last conversation we spoke, that wasn't meant to be a condition. It just pretty much, when we did arrival and departure, you had said the last time that when they're picking up, they can come inside. That wasn't intended to be in there. It was just the
Oh.
arrival.
Oh,
So we
oh.
just want to get rid of pretty much when owners pull up to initially drop off, they can come inside and pretty much bring us their dog, rather than us go out to the vehicles.
Very good. Lane, I'll go with you first since you're on Zoom. Make it easier for you.
Did the neighbors get notice of this?
Yes, they did.
And nobody responded?
No, no abutters. I spoke with Jason, and he said that no abutters have contacted him, and we've had no complaints. Nobody has showed up at the hearings.
Okay. I have nothing further.
Doug?
Yeah, as Lane said, the room's packed. So it must be going pretty well.
Yes.
That's good news. That's good. You guys put a lot into it. I have no questions.
Kevin?
I don't, I'm okay with that, as long as none of the neighbors are complaining.
Very good.
Status quo with me, you could.
Yeah, I really have no problem with it. To be truthful, if we grant it, there's still an appeal period anyways.
Right.
So if it's winter, so if you're gonna have it right away, do it right away, which I think you can. I think Jason can allow it. You'll have your first test run right off the bat.
Great.
Because your neighbors will instantly, there's no leaves, there's no foliage, there's no nothing, and they're gonna know instantly whether they like it or not.
Right.
And I think the only one thing would be the one thing that they would talk about, and that'd be the 14 dogs outside.
Okay.
You know, so be leery of that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, if you're gonna get a complaint, it's gonna be from the people to the
Oh, yeah.
dog,
You know.
dog officer.
You know.
I know you'll do your best to appease them.
Right.
So, yeah, and just be leery that they're kind of all connected right now just because of the paperwork.
Yeah.
All 3 things you're asking for.
Okay.
Right, very good, I'm fine with it.
Perfect.
Um,
And the capacity is fine?
yeah, I have capacity, I'm fine with to begin with.
Okay.
Can we go over the changes?
Yeah, so the 3
Capacity.
changes are, I guess it would just be a new
Increase to 45 for capacity?
Yeah, you could do the increase from 35 to 45.
Increase the capacity outside from 3 to 14.
Yep. And then, I guess it would be an amendment to, what number was it, the second one?
3 to
Yes.
14.
No. So number 3
Letting
was
the
says,
people land or something?
yeah,
Oh,
the departure. and arrival.
Number 3. The 3 dogs outside at a time is number 2.
No, yeah, no. I'm just trying to define number 3 correctly.
Number 3 is just the arrival.
That's it.
So arrivals, when they arrive, it stays whatever staggered, but when they depart, it's grab and go. Or I have
Well,
it
pretty much
backwards.
we'd like to get rid of that condition altogether, essentially, because departure obviously isn't a thing anymore. That was put in there by accident.
Okay.
And arrival technically is the only thing that's pretty much there now.
Because don't you already do like a dog, like 1 by 1 anyways, or something like that?
Yeah, so the way our system books, it's pretty much they book time slots.
Right.
So, I mean, if someone by chance is early, they're early, but for the most part, it's usually pretty consistent with the time slots.
That's fine.
I thought arrival and departure was in the minutes. It was in the minutes together.
That's fine.
Okay.
We can, like I said, we
So
can,
no limits on departure and
yeah, we can make it, like I said, it's gonna be under appeal time anyways. So if anything goes wrong in, was it 30 days or?
So 3 altogether we're planning to get rid of?
Yeah, I say we can deal with the 3. Like I said, if something goes wrong on those certain days, it'll be right back in front of us
Right.
pretty quickly.
Okay.
So no limits on departure or arrival?
No, I think that was more of a traffic issue too, so,
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be felt, but I mean, you're competing with 2 restaurants.
Yeah, nobody's open with it.
Right, at the beginning, no one's open, and then, I don't know what your competition is at 5 or 6 o'clock.
Yeah,
You know, that might be your hardest competition. So,
yeah, pretty much.
all right, can I get a motion to amend the special permit, is it a special permit or variance?
Special permit.
Special permit to include the 3 topics we just talked about.
So moved.
Can I get a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 I, Goldberg.
Thank you. All right,
Thanks, guys.
approval letter will be, ready, what, in a week maybe?
Yeah, a week.
So you got a week until it gets stamped, and then your appeal period starts.
Okay.
So you kind of start to wrap it up, be careful, you're kind of in a weird limbo until it gets stamped, all right?
No worries, thank you.
Thank you. Last on the agenda, minutes. May 17th minutes. Oh, still a page.
haven't we approved these already?
Yep, make a motion to approve the minutes? Anyone? For
Second.
May 17th?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I wasn't there, so I'm not gonna vote.
That's fine. Oh, we'll scratch your name then. Scratch his name off of that. Minutes from September 14th.
Make a motion to accept the minutes for September 14th.
Can I get a second?
I'll second Lane Goldberg.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Very good.
Make a motion to close the hearing.
Can I get a second?
I do second it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Aye.